Well, actually, that intro was really, really fitting. In today's video, I'm going to be trying to do trigger words in my second language. So, let's not get too caught up on the pronunciation here of Welsh. Yeah, so hopefully that's relaxing for you guys. Also, I will throw in just like somebody speaking in a different language because I find that so relaxing. There's a girl on TikTok, I will find her, she just speaks in Swedish as like a trigger and it's just brilliant, like it's incredible. Yeah, so hopefully that will relax you. Now, as mentioned, Welsh is my second language, it's not my first. My first is English. I went through primary school in Welsh. My primary school experience was in Welsh, and a large chunk of my secondary school experience was in Welsh. However, it has been a long time since I've last been in a school of Welshness, and my family are Welsh. They do all speak Welsh, but because Welsh is my second language, they all forget to speak Welsh to me. So your girl has forgotten, well, not forgotten, but became less confident. So hopefully speaking to a camera and anybody who is Welsh, North Walian, can catch me up on my pronunciation, or just let me know if I slip. Or no, it's fine if you just want to relax. No pressure. Yeah, so I have compiled some words that I find interesting, some nice words, and hopefully we can all just relax together. So yeah, but the first thing I'm going to do is just speaking a different language, relaxing. So of course I will bring you a bit closer, I will put timestamps down below, and anybody who isn't keen on the whole listening to somebody speak in a different language, just wants the trigger words bit, you can skip down below. Dwi'n mynd I gadael ar y microphone achos mae 'na ci tu allan o'r ffenest fi sydd yn parcio fel mae 'na ddim fore, a mae o'n gwneud fi'n flin, felly dwi'n mynd i'r dod y mic at fy wyneb achos gobeithio fod I ddim yn gallu clywed o. Dwi wedi testio fo, dwi wedi mynd fel tu allan o'r recording a just gwneud fel like test run efo fo, ond a doedd I ddim yn gallu clywed o, ond mae pobl yn gallu clywed pethau gwahanol a dwi'n gwrando i'r music sydd yn swnllyd, felly dwi ddim yn gallu clywed llawar. Fel os ti'n dweud, fel oedd hi'n dweud yn yr intro, mae Cymraeg fi, roedd hi'n regol, roedd yn, ond dwi'n mynd I roi hynny lawr, mae ci wedi mynd rwan. Roedd hi'n regol, ond as dwi'n mynd i'n hyn, dwi wedi bod yn anghyfforddus I siarad Cymraeg efo bobl achos roedd na ddim lle I fi siarad Cymraeg efo bobl. Mae mam yn ail iaith Cymraeg ac dydi dad ddim yn siarad Cymraeg efo fi, so dwi ddim yn siarad o adra a dwi ddim yn siarad o yn gwaith, wel, ddim mwy, felly dwi wedi mynd yn anghyfforddus efo fo, ond dwi angan siarad Cymraeg I mynd yn gwaith, fel mae llawer o ti angan siarad Cymraeg I cael gwaith lle dwi'n byw. Mae 'na llawer o bobl hyn lle dwi'n byw sydd ddim yn siarad Saesneg, neu dydyn nhw ddim yn hoffi siarad Saesneg, sydd yn iawn, mae Cymraeg yn iaith nhw a dwi yn cymryd gwybod beth dwi'n dweud, ti'n angen trio I siarad iaith pobl, dwi'n gorfod feddwl am beth dwi'n dweud cyn dwi'n dweud o. A dwi'n gorfod feddwl am fel dwi'n gorfod cyfieithu beth mae pobl yn dweud i fi yn fy pen a fel cyfieithu fo allan. A dwi'n gwybod mae hwnna'n practice dwi'n allan o yr ymarfer, dwi'n gwybod, ond dwi ddim efo lle i practisio, so felly pan roedd hi'n gweithio roedd na llawer o bobl hyn sydd wedi bod yn cwsmeriaid yn fy gwaith, a roedd ni'n trio siarad Cymraeg efo nhw, ond roedd nhw ateb fi yn Saesneg achos ti'n gallu clywed fod dwi ddim yn gyfforddus am siarad fel o, siarad fel hyn, sori. A dwi'n stopio, dwi'n cael pause pam dwi ddim yn gwybod beth dwi'n dweud. A mae pawb yn gallu clywed hynna os ti'n siarad Cymraeg, os ti'n siarad unrhyw iaith, ti'n gallu clywed pan mae pobl yn ddim yn gyfforddus yn siarad efo chdi. Mae'n just yn, normal, to be expected. Ond maen nhw yn, dechrau siarad Saesneg efo fi. Ond dwi'n gwybod mae neb yn flin, neu dwi'n trio i dod y Gymraeg yn ôl. Achos roedd hi'n gallu siarad, sgwennu, darllen, pob ddim yn Gymraeg. A roedd o ddim yn fel cyfieithu fo yn fy pen, roedd o'n just yn siarad iaith gwahanol, achos roedd hi wedi dysgu Gymraeg pan roedd hi'n 7 i dod i ysgol fama. A as dwi'n dweud yn yr intro, mae teulu fi, achos dwi wedi dysgu fel pan roedd hi'n 7, maen nhw wedi dod yn used i siarad Saesneg efo fi, felly pam roedd hi'n dysgu fo, roedd na ddim troi yr Saesneg efo fi yn Gymraeg, achos dwi wedi cael ei eni yn Lloegr. Os ti'n clywed fi siarad y Saesneg, dwi'n swndio yn y Saesneg, achos ti'n gwybod, ond genetically, ddim yn gwybod y gair am genetically yn Gymraeg, dwi yn Gymraeg, a dwi wedi fyw yn Cymru y rhan fwyaf o fy bywyd, fel 90%, ti'n gwybod, a dwi'n byw efo mam sydd yn ail iaith, mae gwr mam yn Saesneg, felly, ac of course mae o'n, os dim ond 2 o nhw o chdi yn siarad Cymraeg yn y tir, mae pobl yn ffeindio fo yn rude, yn cas i siarad Cymraeg efo ein gilydd yn y tŷ, achos dydyn nhw ddim yn gallu ateb neu deall beth ti'n deud, a mae pobl yn ddim yn gwybod pam mae o'n cas. Dwi ddim yn meddwl fod ti'n gallu dweud pam mae pobl yn siarad negatively amdano chdi. Anyway, dwi'n mynd i stopio siarad Gymraeg rwan, achos dwi yn embarrassed. Dwi ddim yn gyfforddus yn gwneud hyn ddim mwy, a dwi'n trist achos roedd o'n just yn dod yn, ail nature i fi, ond dydi o ddim mwy, a mae hynna yn really drist iawn de. Felly dwi'n mynd i stopio, a dwi'n mynd i nôl i Saesneg, achos dwi yn gyfforddus yn Saesneg. Dwi'n trio, ac os ti'n siarad Cymraeg, os ti o'r gogledd o Gymru, sut dwi'n gallu gwneud yn gwell, please, achos dwi ddim yn eisiau colli hyn. Dwi'n Did you enjoy it? I was kind of ranting. It was a really massive rant. Anybody who can like get a translation on that is probably like, what the hell, Ella? Go to therapy, girl. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the trigger words. Now I'm much better at single words. Then throwing together a sentence. So let's start with the Welsh word for electricity. Electricity, which is trydan. Trydan, 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 trydan. And the Welsh word for electric, which is trydanol, 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 okay, and then the next one is the Welsh word for a place. It's the Welsh word for Scotland, which is Eralban, 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 which is Scotland. Eralban. Right, the next one is another place. I want you to guess what this place is, okay? So this is the Welsh name for a city. Lerpwl, 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 Lerpwl. It is the Welsh word for an English city. Lerpwl, Lerpwl, Lerpwl. Any ideas? Lerpwl, 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 Lerpwl. It is the Welsh word for Liverpool. I think I prefer it to Liverpool. Liverpool's boring, but Lerpwl is just incredible. Okay, the next word is the word for mutations. So, like, when we're speaking, I say us, when we're speaking, sometimes the beginning of a word will change depending on what context you're speaking it in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see the point either. But it's called treiglo, 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 treiglo. Now the next word is a very short word. It's just E-N-I, but it's the Welsh word for born. So born is any, 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 any. And as mentioned, the language mutates. The beginning of the word changes based on what context you're saying it in. So sometimes it's genny, 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 genny. So I was born is dwi cael ei enni, 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 enni. Now the word for jellyfish is my favourite. So the word for fish is pysgod, 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 pysgod. And the Welsh word for jelly, well, I didn't know that is a Welsh word for jelly. Welsh word for autumn is hydref. 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 However, to make it confusing, it's also the Welsh word for October. So to use it in a sentence, let's say your birthday is the 28th of October. Your birthday would be Isaac with Now this is in fact I'm going to make you guess this one. What do you think coronel means? Coronel. 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 If I use it in a sentence, you go round a coronel. 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 And round means the exact same thing in English. Round a coronel. Round a coronel. Corner. Coronel is corner. So you go around a coronel, you go around the corner. I think you can kind of tell. And the Welsh word for why, if you've ever watched Gavin and Stacey, which if you have, you've got good taste. If you've ever watched Gavin and Stacey, the English, the British version, you know there's a joke about Pam's name, and that's because the Welsh word for why is Pam. 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 It's about P-A-M. Pam. 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 Why? Pam. Why? Pam. 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 And the Welsh word for hill, whilst we're on the Gavin and Stacey theme, is Bryn. 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 Which is why when I see girls called Bryn, or Bryn, some of you, Bryn, I think, why the hell have you named your daughter Hill? And it's like, oh no, they didn't know it's called, didn't know it's Bryn. Bryn means hill in Welsh. Bryn. Bryn. Another Welsh word, which I see as a name every now and again, is cariad. 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 Which means love. Love is cariad. Cariad. So there's a bit of there's a name here that is cariad, and I think it's so beautiful just to name your daughter Love in your language. Cariad. 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 But apart from that, you can use it to describe love, like dwi'n caru, I love, dwi'n caru, whatever. But if you want to, if you've got a boyfriend, instead of saying my boyfriend, you could say the cariad. So it means the person you're romantically involved in is your cariad, and that's how people describe their partners. The cariad. 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 Another word which is used as a name, which I was almost called this, is seren. I was almost called seren. 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 My mum wanted to name me Seren. 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 Spelled S-E-R-E-N. Seren. 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 Which was my almost name. It means star. why Seren and Kefil go together. Well, I do actually, because you know how I said my mum wanted to name me that. My grandmother, who is a native Welsh speaker, said no because it reminds me of her of horses. Because when she was young, all the horses were called Seren apparently. So, and I wasn't allowed to be called that because it just makes her think of Kefils. Kefil. Fair enough. On the farm theme, divide. That word has got nothing to do with maths. Divide. Or if you just got one, it's a dafad. Divide. Means sheep. Divide. It means more than one sheep. It's the plural for sheep. Divide. Now, I've heard this floated about, which isn't the actual word. The actual word is microdon. However, slang for a microwave here is a poppity ping. So, if you ask somebody for a poppity ping, they will give you a microwave. Poppity ping. Even though if you ask Google Translate for the Welsh word for microwave, it will say microdon because poppity ping is slang, but it's still so called. So poppity means oven. So a pinging oven. Poppity ping. And along those lines of Welsh words that are really, really stupid but so fun is butterfly, which is Billy Pala, Should we say a word so much that it stops being a word? Billy Pala. Oh, that was weird. Billy Pala. Is a butterfly, which I think Billy Pala suits butterflies so much more than the word butterfly. Billy Pala. Billy Pala. Another word I love is the word for chips, as in what we call chips, you know, the chunky, deep fried potatoes, is sglodion. So if you want fish and chips, you're going to ask for pysgota sglodion. Okay. Now the word for mirror is drech. So you want somebody to look in the mirror, you say edrych and edrych. My pronunciation was slightly off there. I kind of had an extra at the end, but it's drech. Spelled D-Y. Drech. D-R-Y. Something C-H. I don't know. The ch at the end is C-H. Drech. Oh, I've forgotten this one. This is a good one. Anivile. What do you think anivile means? It means it's very similar to the word in English. Anivile means animal. Anivile. And if you want to talk about more than one animal or animals, you'd say anifiliaid. annihilate, 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 which is peldroid, peldroid, pedroid, peldroid, pedroid. Football, football, football. So the word for ball is pel, and the word for foot, well, the word for feet is traed. So put together, it sort of resembles peldroid, peldroid, peldroid. Not quite sure how they got that actually, but there you go. Makes sense in my head. Peldroid, 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 droid, droid, peldroid, which is football. What was that? I was trying to make like 2 feet kicking a ball, but whatever. Peldroid, 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 droid, 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 droid. Brilliant, brilliant. It's bendigetic, 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 bendigetic. So if you want to say, well, that's brilliant, that bendigetic, bendigetic, mana and bendigetic. Bendigetic. However, with Drake-Law, the mutations, as I mentioned earlier, sometimes the B can become an F, so sometimes it's vendigetic, 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 vendigetic. Now the Welsh word for Christmas is another nice one. Nadolig, 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 Nadolig. However, it's quite boring on its own, I won't lie. But for some reason, because when I was in primary school, they used to make us sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" in Welsh, and for some reason, "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" is one of the most satisfying sentences I've ever heard in my life. Dymun o Nadolig llawen. 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 I mean, I know it's not Christmas when I'm filming this, it's bloody, like, I think it's about 13 degrees out there, Celsius, which is hot for around here, right? I am boiling at the moment. But it's a satisfying Welsh word. So here you go. Dymun o Nadolig llawen. If you ever want to wish somebody Merry Christmas in Welsh, there you go. I don't quite know what have a good Easter would be. I think Easter is Pasg. 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 But I'm not too sure about that. Dymun o Nadolig llawen a blwyddyn newydd dda. There you go. That's, we wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It's a satisfying song, tingly song to sing in Welsh. In English, not so much, but there you go. Anyway, I will leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing night, an amazing day, an amazing whatever the hell you're doing.